From the moment my husband called the call handler, I mean, immediately we were just put right at ease, really, and that was from the minute that the sort of initial chap answered the phone.
The paramedics came in, they introduced themselves, they had their name badges on, they were in what I call full uniform, which was good, and they basically talked me through each step. They just treated me as an individual, with respect, with dignity, with privacy.
They were talking to us both, and they all I can't remember the names, but they all introduced themselves with names and asked if that was all right if they called me Linda, and I said yes. And they were just brilliant.
This guy arrived within about 20 minutes, checked me out completely, very, very reassuring. He was polite, he just cared. He was professional, you couldn't fault him.
They were efficient, they were no nonsense, kind, friendly, practical. I trusted them completely.
Absolutely brilliant. I can't tell you how wonderful they were. It was the whole personas that came into your home. It was how I was treated. They knew what they were doing. All those sort of things. And to be treated when you are poorly, even though I didn't think I was poorly, to be treated nice or as a person and not to be scared. And they didn't make me feel vulnerable or scared.
They were lovely all the time. They all were talking to me all the time. They got the person who was going to drive to say, okay, we're in a position now that, you can drive on. And she's all settled. So they were very chatty, put me at my ease. I really felt very safe with them in the vehicle. So, there was never a moment when I felt that nobody was talking to me or they weren't, concerned or looking after what was happening with me.
They were all absolutely brilliant when they came into the bedroom with all the gear, and they made me feel completely relaxed, completely at ease. They treated me really well here. They treated me amazingly in the ambulance. We chatted in the ambulance. Young Ross was telling me about his family and where he lived and keeping my spirits up and so on. And Rob talked about where he trained and so on. So we had quite an interesting conversation.
And it was just, there wasn't a rush about it. There wasn't a sort of a sense of panic about it at all. Which again was all reassuring at the time. They were just so professional. I know it's their job and, they're probably very used to all of this.
They were absolutely brilliant. So that's the second time I've had dealings with the ambulance service. The last time was from Norfolk, and they were just as brilliant. I've never had anything but first class treatment as far as I'm concerned. Can't praise any of them enough.
Thank you to that ambulance crew, and basically thank you for all the good jobs that you're doing. It hasn't been easy these last number of years.
I couldn't fault them. They were absolutely wonderful. Those girls both need praising. They were brilliant. They reassured me, helped me relax, and I just felt that they were helping me, and I would achieve to get better.
I'm very, very grateful for what they did and the knowledge that they actually had. Because if they didn't have that knowledge, I don't think it would have been the same outcome.
They were absolutely exceptional, and so were the second team. They looked after me. They kept me going in the ambulance. They got me a coffee. They got me some drink, and they got other bits and pieces. And I was very, very happy with what happened.
I will be forever grateful for that call handler and those paramedics. So yeah, fantastic. And considering it's not something that they come out to very often, if we did it all again, I wouldn't expect any more. That's how it is. And they were just they were just wonderful. So yeah, hats off to them.
I don't think, from my experience, anything could be improved. I really don't. It just absolutely amazed me. I probably got one-to-one service or treatment while I was in the ambulance, because the doctors kept coming backwards and forwards until I got in. And then, yeah, you just see everyone doing what they need to do, and they're always smiling, asking how you are. And I can't fault anything. I really can't. They saved my life.
It is a really important job. And the importance of the job is around making sure not only that the patient is safe in terms of what's happened to them, but actually feels safe with the people who are caring for them and knows that you're going to get them to the right place in a timely fashion and securely, and pass you on then to the people who can carry the treatment on further.